Okay, I'm starting this meeting. It'll be very quick. We have interviews going to be starting here fairly soon. I'm going to talk to a couple of you directly and see if we can arrange to have you be ready to interview as well. As you know, the whole purpose of this class has been to get you prepared for, first off, to get an interview, and second off, to get a job after the interview. So we've gone through a lot of things. You've done a lot of work with your resumes. You have done quite a bit of other work as well. And I'm trying to do my best to get things set up for the interviews themselves. Your resumes are good. Your cover letters are good. What I want you to remember is that when you walk into an interview, remember the body language discussion, and remember to be prepared for the kinds of questions that we talked about with the STAR questions. And the other part of it, of course, is that you need to be ready and able to discuss openly why you left certain jobs. Don't say I punched my boss in the nose and got fired. That's probably not a good strategy. However, you can admit the truth. I one time had a job that the boss and I just could not get along. We started off okay. I had known him for years, but as a friend and colleague, not as a boss. And then when he became my boss, things started going downhill, and he started asking me to do things that I did not agree with. They did not fit with my ethical position and what I thought needed to be done. When that happens, of course, two things. You either do what the boss says, or you're the one who leaves, not generally the boss, even though he did end up being fired for his shenanigans. But the issue really is that be honest. Don't try to hide facts. You don't want to ever admit that you got, if indeed, and I can't imagine any of you have, but if you were ever fired for cause, whatever that is, in the case of places I've worked, usually it meant someone was somehow stealing from the company. And that really is something that you don't want to get involved with. So there's just a lot of different things to think about, but be prepared for virtually anything. Before you go in, take a deep breath, and relax. All of us get nervous at interviews. We don't know what we're going to run into. We don't know who we're going to meet. We don't know a lot of things. But be prepared for virtually anything. And that's really the key. Let's see, your elevator speech, practice that. Practice. It needs to come out of your mouth like it's a normal story, like you're just talking, not like you're just reciting something you've memorized. So keep that in mind as well. And lastly, never forget to send a thank you email or note to the people who have been interviewing you. Also, I want to make sure that you all get the part 2 of the final exam done, which is, of course, the discussion of the difference between baby boomers and millennials. If indeed you think there's a difference. If you don't, tell us why. And remember, you don't have, this is really your research piece. A lot of the stuff that's said about millennials by baby boomers is absolutely untrue, just as a lot of things said by millennials about baby boomers is not true. So you don't have to buy into all the stuff that's out there. There are different viewpoints. So please get all that work done. And yes, this is an extremely short video, but I want you to go ahead and let me know that you saw it by texting me or sending me an email with the word SARSCOE, SARSKOE. That's SARSKOE. So go ahead and do that. And I will be contacting some of you individually about doing the interviews. So I hope we can arrange those for today. I've got an interviewer ready. I just found that out, and I apologize for the delays. Anyway, it's been a good class, and I hope I wish all of you the best in your careers. You're about to launch them, so go for it. And I will perhaps see some of you again. I don't know. But anyway, best of luck.